What's going on, party people? My name is Solomon. I am an artist, and thus I go by Solomon the Artiste. If this is your first time watching my videos, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But like I say in pretty much every video, don't feel pressured to do so. Watch this video since you're already here. Watch another 2 or 3 videos, and if you like my content, if what I offer perks your interest in any way, shape, or form, then please hit that subscribe button because I would absolutely love to have your viewership. You want to hear something crazy? I literally have filmed a good 8 times today. You can probably hear it in my throat, in my voice. That was awkward. And I had no plans with my video, you know, but I just didn't like the way they were coming out. I felt like I kept getting interrupted. And usually I figure, you know, I'll just edit things out, but I was getting interrupted in such a way where I just couldn't, it was too much, you know. And I recorded, I've tried like 6 different times, and then finally the last time I recorded 2 videos back to back because I'm also trying to figure out how to say all of the things I want to say without going over a certain limit. So now I'm trying to give myself a 10-minute limit. And I said quite a few things, but I'm going to try to compact it because the truth is I started this video with no intentions. I had nothing planned. You know, I haven't done a video in about 2 weeks or so, with the exception of my 2 performance videos, you know, doing the cover of Hello, which if you haven't seen, you know, I'll put the link down below, so go ahead and watch it. And a random, low-key, it was for a reason, but a random performance of Only Want to Give It to You, my comeback to Elle Varner's song, basically. So a few things I spoke about. First of all, I spoke about high school. I met up with a friend from high school a couple of weeks ago. She was just going on her honeymoon, and she met up with me. She and her husband met up with me here in my town because they live about 5 hours away. But the airport is minutes from where I live. So she figured she'd come out here a bit early. We'd all meet up, go have a bite to eat, just talk, catch up, all that good stuff. So we did that. And high school obviously came up because we met in high school. And I had mentioned, I didn't realize it until I said it out loud, but I had mentioned how I had seen one particular person, and I just sort of began to freeze up, and I just thought, oh my God, I hope they don't see me. Like, I just started feeling so petrified and nervous, and I realized, like, yo, after all these years, 15 years later, I still suffer anxiety when high school, the thought or the word high school comes up, and it's crazy, you know, but it's the truth. And I spoke about this vaguely in my, you know, Bullying Still Hurts at 30 video. And so, yeah, it's so crazy. I guess I don't have to necessarily say all the things that I said previously, but I want to also add this before I move forward. You know, like I said, the intention was for this to just be sort of a random video, just saying things that are on my mind. And I want people to understand that I don't, even though the videos, my videos lately have been sort of random in the sense that I don't have a plan, you know, or have something that I want to speak on. They're not random in the sense of being nonsense, you know. These are things that are kind of on my mind, but they're not, you know, things that I plan to necessarily speak of on camera or just in general. Usually these things are reserved for art, you know. There's definitely going to be some kind of song that I come up with that has to do with anxiety stemming from high school or something. That's something that people will absolutely relate to, and so I'm going to write that. But that's the point I'm trying to make. These things that I speak of, they're with intent. The only difference is that now I have a place to sort of, you know, bring light to them, which is YouTube, you know. And you get to, who, if you're watching this, you know, you get to sort of, you know, maybe see where a certain song came from, you know, where a certain script came from in advance. You know, if you see something that I worked on or creative, you will most likely remember, oh my God, he spoke about that some videos ago. Yeah, here's the outcome, you know. So, yeah. But it's so crazy. Like, I was really revisiting, since we were sitting at the table speaking about, high school, and I realized, like, my friends, I can count them on one hand. The friends that I had in high school and that I'm still friends with now, I can count them on one hand, and then the people that I associated with to a certain degree, I can count them on one hand, and I don't even speak to them, It's so insane. But either way, I was also speaking about my forthcoming project called Arbitrary Revolutionary Trophy, which is a trilogy project. And so the first piece is all me. I'm so excited. So it's funny, like originally it was supposed to just be 5 tracks. My plan was put out the trilogy, I'll put 5 tracks on each part, and that'll be 15, songs that create one album. And then I thought, dang, 5 just seems like such a small number. So I thought 7, because I'm not going to do 6 and put out 3 albums with 6 songs each, because I'm about that Jesus Christ life, just saying. and then I thought, well, dang, 7 is still so close to 5, I might as well do 8. Then I thought 8 is just so weird. And 9 is just, it's like, why do 9, when 10 is right there? So now I'm doing 10. I don't know that each project will have 10 songs, but I know this first project will have 10 songs. And they're all pretty much prepared. There's a couple that still need to just be recorded or get some finishing touches, but the first 5 songs, when it was supposed to be just 5 songs, those are all recorded and done. But the important thing to me with this first project is that it is all me. So I have no features, I have no everything. I'm the only producer, the only engineer, the only mix master, the only songwriter. Every absolute thing is me. And that's intentional. I want this first piece to literally be my way of saying, this is who I am, this is what I'm about, this is what I can do, these are the things that inspired me, this is what came out of my inspiration, this is me, this is my art, if you get where I'm coming from. And so, yeah, I still don't have an exact date, but my intent is to put it out in May. Because I want to make sure that it's out before I go for my gig. I have a gig to do in the ending of June. So I guess I technically could give myself the beginning of June, if anything, but either way, the point is I want to ensure that it's out before that gig, but still enough time where the project has enough time to grow. So, yeah. And where are we at? Well, we at 8:27. So, what else did I speak of? I can't remember exactly what else I spoke of, but I'm sorry for taking so long to do another video. I was caught up with work. Where I work right now, it's literally the sort of gig. It's perfect for someone like me who creates music and also is an actor. So it offers me the opportunity to be able to go and do my auditions when I need to do them, because most of the shifts are in the evening. They're usually in the evening, and it's a very interesting process where they tell me what shifts are available. I tell them when I'm available, and they give me those shifts or tell me stand by, for this other shift or whatever. But either way, the point is I have enough control over what type of schedule I have or get that I can comfortably ensure that I am available for certain auditions or available to do a gig. Like this past Friday, was today Sunday, like this past Friday, I knew that I had to go and be a DJ somewhere in the city. So I opted not to work that Friday, and yeah, it was cool for what it was. And I'm glad I did it, because now I've actually, even though I'm really not a DJ, but I think this is the sort of thing where it's like they don't necessarily need a DJ, like someone who's spinning and scratching and whatnot, but they really need us for someone to control soundboards and play music in between sets and such. And I can do that, that's not a problem, and they don't have to pay me the larger bucks that they would pay an actual DJ. You know, just pay me enough for my time and for travel, and you know, for my efforts in ensuring that I have a viable system of songs, you know. So yeah, and I guess that's it for this video. You know, I don't want this video to be too long. This is just sort of a, you know, what's going on, life's going on, I'm here, you good, I'm good, and yeah, that's it. How do you guys feel about this angle? I can't even front. I like this angle, but it wasn't intentional. I was just kind of lazy and figured, you know, I don't feel like fixing the tripod, because I had set the tripod like all the way up when I was shooting my Hello cover. Again, that link will be down below. But yeah, I like this though. I might actually continue to do videos like this. It's a lot easier on my back and with elongating my neck and, you know, looking like I got great posture, which I'm working on that. I really don't. But yeah, I digress. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.